Hi, welcome back. It's Stacy again. Today I'm going to do a natural makeup YouTube video for you. So follow along. I also want to tell you that after I washed my face, I used toner. This is witch hazel alcohol-free toner. So if you have a toner, make sure it's alcohol-free. But the toner will even out the pH in your skin, so it's very important to use toner. So I put toner on. I also put this moisturizer on. I did micro needling and I was using a high retinol A, and I got some kind of inflammation, so my skin's still healing, so I'm using a thicker moisturizer. This is a really good thick moisturizer. And then after I put my moisturizer, I waited a little while, and then I put sunscreen. This is the CeraVe. So I have no makeup right now, but I did put the CeraVe tinted sheer tint face in 30. I really like this tinted moisturizer. It's not dark. It just gives you like a sheer tint. I'd rather have that than have the white on my skin. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on this Almay Light to Medium foundation. It has a broad spectrum of 16. So that's the sunscreen. That's why I use more underneath it, because it's not really high. So with this, you need the warmth of your fingers to change the color, and it's supposed to match your skin tone. So put this on. I like to dab it wherever I'm going to put it first. And then warm up your fingers. And then slide it on. I like this foundation because it matches my skin, and it's hard to find a match for people's skin, and you never know if you have a match or if you look kind of too light or too dark or too orange, too yellow, too pink. So this one is supposed to match your skin tone, but you need the warmth of your fingers to blend it to change color. So that's why you need to use your fingers. I've only been using it for a week, but I have to say that I love it. I don't feel as white and chalky. Okay. So sometimes I put it on my neck, but since I put the sunscreen on my neck today, I'm not going to bring it down because it kind of matches. So I could save on my makeup because it's really small. Okay. So this was the light medium. Okay, so I don't like to do a lot, so I just do the basic. But my eyebrows, as you know, I do my soap brows with this gel. So I will do that again. In case you didn't see my video on it, you can watch it. Looking for my spoolie. I should have had it ready, but I'm always missing something. I'm going to use this spoolie right now because I can't find the other one. So a little water on the spoolie, and I'm going to do this first, and it will give it time to dry before I pencil it in. It's taken me a while to find what works for me again, because when you're younger, you have a lot of time to mess with all this products, and I used to have it down pat, and then after babies and changing products around, changing skin, and not being able to find the products that you used to use, it takes time and a lot of bringing back products that just don't work. Okay, so I did the eyebrows. Okay, now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I feel like they look a lot longer when I curl them. Some people heat the curler, but I just don't do that. Not yet. Maybe one day. I usually count to 15, but a fast 15 because I just had coffee. Okay, there we go. Okay, I never used to wear eyeshadow, but I kind of like doing it. And it also, makes my eyes pop a little bit more, so I do the eyeshadow. And I got some eyeshadow brushes that I'm really proud of. Echo Tools, and two-sided, and it comes with two-sided ones for everything you need. This one has the angled brush. So I'm not endorsing anything. I'm just showing you what I found works for me. So I use this Revolution HD eyeshadow palette. I just love it. It has matte and it has kind of glowy ones. You seem to find all the colors, and it's pigmented because I always need the pigmented because of my dark hair and dark eyes. So I always know what's pigmented and what's not because I've tried a lot of things. I do love that other one, Urban Decay, but it's a lot more money than this would be. Maybe for Christmas. Urban Decay. Okay, there we go. So now with the angled brush, it's an angle eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take, it's kind of like a mauve-y shadow that I've been using. And I'm going to go right into my crease. Put that in there, right into the crease. And I like to give like a martini glass shape where it's up and then across to lift. So that's why I'm using the angled brush. I'm just going to angle it into the shape that I want. And there we go. I don't want to go too crazy because this is daytime makeup. I'm a beautician and I love to have my makeup on. At least something. I used to all the time, and then I stopped, and now I'm back. I have a little bit more time that my son is 12. Okay, and then, so I'm going to buff it out with this bigger brush, and I use circular motions because I feel like that works best. I always try to be light on it because it's very delicate skin. Okay, so I kind of buff it out. And then if I come back and I think I need more, then I'll add a little bit more. And if you have hooded eyes, you can bring it up a little bit more. I don't know if I have hooded, so I'm just going to bring it up a little bit more because I have a lot of room. Some people don't have a lot of room up there, so you want to be careful. And you don't want to go too far up. I'm going to add a little bit more, and then I'm going to buff it out again. The circular motions. What you're trying to do is just blend it into the base color that you have on top for a more natural look. For nighttime, you could just add more or add a brighter, darker color. There we go. That's what I do for the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to feel my eyebrows, see if they're ready. Because when you do your eyebrows, then you can tell what you need. So eyebrows should be done fairly quickly. And then I have a hard time finding my pencil when I did clean up around here and organize. But sometimes things just like to hide on me, and I don't know why. If I can't find that, I'm just going to use something else. I don't know where it went. There's always something that wants to hide. I think I got the wrong, that's why I have the wrong makeup. That's my lipsticks. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. Should we get my pencils out first? Because I got so many. Yay. Yay, it's probably I gotta keep this baby out. Okay, so now let's fill in the eyebrow spots that need a little bit more. I used to make a distinct line, but now that I do these brows this way and I brush them up, I don't really need to. It looks more natural if you just do the strokes wherever you need to fill it in. There we go. I haven't done a makeup video, I think, since the eyebrow video. I thought it was going to be the Halloween one, but it's not. Okay, now you can use the spoolie to reshape, and if it's too stiff, too sticky, you could just wet the spoolie a little bit more and loosen it up if you want to. This is coming out pretty natural, so I'm not going to go crazy. And if you want to know how to do your eyebrows, I have an eyebrow tutorial, so check that out. So I'm going to put that back. What I'm going to do now is a little liner. And recently, oh, did I tell you I used the NYX eyebrow micro brow pencil. I love this. It's espresso. Espresso, you can make it darker or it could be lighter. It's not too dark, so I love it. It has a spoolie at the other end. Just showing you what I'm using so that you know. And, oh yeah, okay, I'm doing good with that. So, after I do my eyebrows, I always line it. So I'm using this peach kind of pencil, Wet n Wild liner. And it's like a peachy color. It's like instead of getting white to put in the inner liner, peachy tan color looks better in the waterline. So I'm going to use this to underline the brows. You don't have to do this. I don't do it all the time. It just gives it a more polished look and opens up the eyes a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then with the white, it's the same thing, Wet n Wild. It's a long pencil and it sharpens really good because I already sharpened it. And it gives you a lot of pencil. I don't like buying these pencil things that just last a week or they break when you roll it out. So I like the old school pencil. Okay, so there we go. And I also take the white and I do it in the corners here. Hope you could see what I'm doing. Just in the corner area. I lighten that with the white pencil. You can use highlighter. There's a good highlighter by e.l.f., which I don't have, so I'm just using this one. There. So this kind of makes you look glossy and poppy, and that's why I also like this sheer foundation for underneath. Everything I try to use tries to make me look a little bit more glistening. Okay, so we did that. We're running good, on good timing. Now mascara, I use Voluminous, but I found this Voluminous at TJ Maxx and it was marked down to $3, so this is the Million Lashes. So I usually do the top and then go on the bottom. I like to use the tip and just go through each eyelash. Last night I put that oil, what's it called? Last night I put castor oil on my lashes and I find like every time I do that, the day after, they look so long. And then when I forget, I don't feel like they look long. So here we go. I try to make them look natural. I don't want them to look too clumpy or anything. Now, where's the eyeliner? I forgot to do that part. The eyeliner is going to be, it's supposed to be like a purple, what's it called? It's called Deep Plum, and it's by Estee Lauder. Double wear. This one was pricey. Okay, so I'm going to come on the top with it. I'm trying to get away from the black because I don't want it to be like two black circles encircling my eye. So I go to like the blues and the purples now. I'm going to try charcoal. And you know what? I don't usually do the bottom, but I'm just going to bring it in a little bit at the bottom, just in a little bit at the bottom. I don't know if I like it or not. I used to do it with a black, but I want my eyes to look bigger, so I only did like the outside corner. And when the overall look is done, I'll see if I want to. Some people use bronzer, but every time I use powder, since my skin is dry right now, it goes into the lines, so I'm not going to use powder. I have this other one. I don't know where it is right now. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is Wet n Wild. It's a dual-ended contour stick, and it's not powder, so sometimes I take this and I put it right here on my forehead. It just brings more attention to the middle of your face, which helps you to look younger. Okay, so I'm not going to really do much with this. Sometimes I put it under my cheekbones, but I'm not going to do that today. You don't really have to do that unless you're in pictures or unless you want to. Okay, so now I'm a little shiny, but I don't use powder. Okay, now I'm going to use my little e.l.f. Clearly Brighter. Oh no, it's not e.l.f., it's Garnier Stick Dark Circle Under Eye. And I had to order this because I could not find this around here. And I'm going to put it under my eyes. It feels so good. That little roller part feels so good. And this will not go into your creases. And we might have to do the white over, because I forgot. I just ordered this and I was so excited to use it. I forgot I had it. I forgot about this step because I usually won't put anything there because every time I would put concealer under there, it would show. And I just figured I'd rather have a little blue than to have all these lines. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna wait for it to dry a little bit before I put the white on. Okay, so now I got this Milani in Berry Amore, Milani blush, because I like the way it's baked and I like the way it has different colors in it, so it's not a flat color. I'm trying to stay away from flat colors. Also, I love like a kind of like a liquid blush, but I found one. I think e.l.f. made it, but no, Milani made it. But then when I didn't like the color, I forgot to go get the right color. I'm going to try that too. So bring your blush up. Don't bring it down. keep it up, because then when you're not smiling, it's going to be down here. So don't do it like when you smile and you put it on, because then when you don't smile, it's going to look weird. Just try to keep it up and high, and just a little bit of this. It's pigmented really well. I love Milani. So then we're gonna, and this brush is Le Definer Face. It's by Lancome. I didn't buy this. It came with a kit. I did buy a blush brush. I just used the wrong one. I wanted to use this one. It's the RT002. You can get this at like CVS probably. I think I don't remember where I got it. Okay, there we go. Now I got the blush on, and now I'm going to go for the lips. I started to do this thing where I outline my lips with a maroon color and then put like a little light red in the middle, but it doesn't always work out because I haven't found the right red, and I haven't even found the right maroon, but I'm going to work on that today. It's in my purse, so I'm going to go with what I have. This is Lancome, and it doesn't say what it is. Morvel. Maybe this is what I need. Who knows? So when I line my lips, where it has like a dip, I just go across the top of that dip, because I want my lips to appear fuller, and I don't put the liner all the way down to the end. And then on the side, the bottom either. So I'm going to line this, and I'm going to line that. And then I'm going to go underneath a little bit. I'm going to cheat. Now this does not look very mauvey. It looks more on the pink side than brown. But it's okay. You don't have to do this where the liner's darker. I just went back to old school. But you don't have to do this. I'm going to use this. Came with something. No, I'm sorry. I can't see. This is just a lipstick that came with something. And it came with Clinique. It's called something pop. Something pop. It's pretty. I'll try to put it in the comment thing when I find it. I'm just gonna wear that. Well, that's pretty. That's kind of like the lipstick that I wanted. Well, it might be too much for the daytime. So what I'm going to do is take it off. Since I did my eyes, I really don't want a medium or dark lip. So what I'm going to fill it in is with this CoverGirl. I love these continuous CoverGirl, continuous color ones that are old school, and they don't have a lot of options anymore in the store. But I love the sheen and the moisture that they give, and they do stay on. So I'm going to use this. This is a rose quartz. I think it's rose quartz or something rose. It's CoverGirl number 035. So I'm going to use that today. Just so I have like a pink, because pink makes you have a younger appearance. And it makes my lips larger than a darker would be. So what I wanted to do, go back and do is some white. Well, the white was enough, but I'm just going to do it where I kind of put the concealer. Okay, so I did the white. And now, for the last part, hey, this is taking like 25 minutes. Sorry that you had to see my towel. At least it's a pretty towel. Okay, so the last part of it, I put all my hair back. I didn't do my hair yet. Okay, I'm going to take this Rose Water Hydrator. And it's by Frownies. So I do this. And I just missed it. I just love the way it sets the makeup and it feels. I don't know where I got that, but you can probably find it. Probably got it at TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx when they have like all these cosmetics on sale. Like that mascara, I think was a lot more money than $3, so I bought like 4 of them. Okay, well, I didn't do my hair yet, but that was my makeup tutorial for looking kind of glowy and daytime, like you've got all your sleep last night. Another thing you could do is use the Lumify eye drops. I think I'm allergic to them, so I stopped using them, but it makes your eyes really white, but be careful because it does have a red rebound, so too bad. It's probably because they have some kind of thing to keep the product, something in it that keeps the product fresh. But if it works for you, then you use it and you'll be surprised how white your whites can be. So until they find something that won't have a red rebound, I'm just going to leave my eyes as they are and hopefully try to go to bed earlier and earlier each night. So this is my tutorial. I hope you like it. Any comments or questions, please below. Like this, share it. Please subscribe to my channel and have a great day. Thanks for watching.